And guys, we're back. Episode 4. I'm so excited.
We've been on it for a while now. I'm pretty impressed with us. That the fact that we're continuously doing this.
Yeah, you should be. It's been a long time coming. It really has been.
I mean, we've been talking about this since what? Since we had that class.
Long time ago we had a class. We met in astronomy class, by the way. If you guys didn't know, Doug and Josh and Doug. We met in astronomy class, and we wanted to do some type of podcast. It just never got around to it. We never worked our way into doing these type of things, and so it took us probably like 2 years to get this thing going.
Probably the stars were aligned.
Things had to happen. Things had to get moved around.
Joke.
That's okay. I like that joke.
Terrible pun.
Dad jokes. I'm gonna be the king of dad jokes. I'm gonna probably look up dad jokes just so I can say dad jokes a lot.
Nah, dude. See, that's the thing about dad jokes. You just
say them.
They're in your soul.
I say a lot of dad jokes in there already, outright.
I've never heard you say a dad joke.
People say at work, I'd see a lot of dad jokes.
Maybe at work. But
that's not the point. The point is that this podcast took a long time coming, and we finally got it going. And I hope you guys are enjoying each and every episode. The last episode was about my mom. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it pretty well. I asked her a lot of questions, so it wasn't a lot of me. It was a lot of her. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one. And this episode is going to be pretty much a pretty normal episode of Josh and Doug.
Yeah.
So how was your week? Was your week good? It's Saturday. So how was your week?
It's been great. Oh, also, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's,
it's 2020. Yeah, Happy New Year's. Right? Yeah. How was your Christmas? Your Christmas was good too, right?
It was good.
Okay,
it was good. I couldn't complain.
Yeah. I didn't do anything on New Year's, so.
I got clothes, which I was really hoping I would get.
Yeah,
I needed jeans. I needed jeans real badly.
Okay.
So, got them.
Got jeans.
But yeah, it was a great. My friend actually, 2 of my friends, they actually got me an album, like a record, of I'm trying to think of the band's name right now. That's Greta Van Fleet. Yeah, Greta Van Fleet. You never, of course not.
Is it good? Yeah, you're enjoying the album.
You
have a vinyl player, a record player?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
I want to get a better one.
I'm in your house in a while.
Yeah, I want to get a better one. And
one I have, I got it at Fry's. Oh. I don't use it as much because I want the one that you can actually press play, rewind, and everything, and you can press the button and the vinyl comes out, and like it's, I don't know. I want a fancy one eventually. My dad has a record player and he has like the stereo set with it, so it's pretty cool. So my Christmas, New Year's was great. Okay.
I know you spent it. That's why I didn't see you for a while. You spent it over there in Alabama.
Yeah. I was in Alabama. It was
That's
nice.
Where you got that video out with your mom.
Very fun.
Mama Josh. Family. We love Mama Josh.
A lot of people wrote me last night and was like, "Oh, your mom is so cute," and I was like, "Oh, thank you guys. That means the world." Yeah. So it was cool. I did the podcast with her. I spent a lot of time with family. And just ate a lot of barbecue. Did play some video games with some friends. It was just a chill time to be, get a little vacation.
Which is a relaxing day.
I came back very calm, and that's what I needed. A very calm.
Came back very sleepy.
Yeah, very.
We both knocked out.
But I didn't really sleep a lot because I was just out with a lot of people, and I didn't really have time to just sleep in because I always get up early because they're 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
So it's already 11 o'clock over there. So
because when I picked you up, we were planning on actually making a podcast.
We're gonna do another episode. Yeah,
and we were like setting things up, and we started, and then we
didn't happen. We just I was too tired.
I went into one of his roommates' rooms. I'm like, I'm gonna knock out here.
Yeah,
so that's what I fell asleep. And
but we're back today.
We're back.
Yeah,
welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you, because we do it for you guys.
We do it for you.
We do it for you guys.
I know you do.
Yeah,
I know you do.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Hopefully. But
yes. So I want to kind of kick things off this episode with some advice giving, Doug. It came across to me very recently about people go through a lot of things. For me, I had a very rough patch with dealing with friendships. I've had a lot of friends over my childhood years, and it's hard for me to find consistent friends. I never had a lot of friends in the beginning, so it's still kind of weird for me to have friends, and it's hard. It was hard for me to kind of deal with people, when they were my friends, and then things kind of happened, and they were not friends anymore. Like, it was hard for me to get over that hump, basically. It's like, oh, I thought we were friends, but now we're not, and it kind of messed me up a little bit because my circle was getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and I want to focus on more of what is it like to get over something that kind of hurts you in a way. It could be relationships, it could be friendships, it could be something crazy like, you know, some type of assault. You might got beat up, anything. Mentally scarred, physically scarred. How do you get over that healing process?
I feel like it's very different for everyone. They have different coping mechanisms where some people shut themselves off.
Yeah.
Which that's how I used to deal with things.
Yes.
I still kind of do that.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I still do that.
Yeah.
But I try to not always rely on the same thing over and over again, because I know that's more damaging to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really letting it out. I'm not talking about it. I'm stewing in it. And I feel like that's when things become a little bit more dangerous, because you're not confronting anything.
That's my phone. I'm so sorry, guys.
What we say about it's your dad?
It's Papa Josh.
Can we get him on?
It's Papa Josh.
Let's put it on speaker.
Papa Josh. What's up, Dad?
What's up, Weeble Wobble? What's happening?
I'm doing a podcast actually right now.
Oh, okay, well go ahead, man. I want to go say what you did on mom, boy. You did a fantastic job.
Thank you so much, Dad. Thank you so much.
Go ahead, I ain't want nothing. I'll just go holler at you.
All right, I will promise I'll call you back.
Hi, Papa Josh.
All right, bye. I thought you put my phone on silent. He said he put my phone on silent, but he didn't.
No, I said...
And you put my phone on silent.
No, I put my phone. I said, oh, your phone is always on silent.
Oh, it wasn't, because you were coming to the house today. So I was like, let me actually turn it on for once. For you.
All right.
Okay.
Do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram. I hope you guys love that little interlude.
Yo, your dad is dope.
My parents are just they're all over the place. They're awesome. But anyway, where were we?
Yeah, well, I try to seek out help. I try to seek out my friends, like friends in particular that I want to like, hey, like, can we talk about this for a bit?
That is what I kind of want to touch on. Who do you go to when you're hurting? Because I had a situation very recently where the person that was trying to seek help was going to a source that was kind of taking things in the wrong way and wasn't kind of getting that comfort or that healing done, you know. And I feel like that's where you have to be around people that can help you deal with that kind of coping mechanism.
Yeah. Like
it was very awesome for me, because when like it was like when another door closed, a brand new door for me opened. You know, that's why I kind of met you, and then I got into student government at school, so that introduced like a whole wave of new people that were like I'm gonna see every day of my life, which I did for a whole year. I saw the same people, so we got to know each other very well, and like that helped me get through me like, oh, I don't have a friend anymore, but now I gained like 30 friends, and they're all close. We all keep in contact and all. You know, I'm about to do. You saw people were texting me to meet up to do a phone call just today.
My phone was dry.
But that's you have a circle. That's the thing, though. Like, you have to understand that you have your own people that kind of.
I have I go to 4 people, only those 4 people only. Yeah, and that's about it. Anywhere else outside that, I don't go beyond those 4.
But you still have your coworkers that you're friends with. You still have your friends like at church. You have your friends from school.
I do. There's a few coworkers that I have that like I don't necessarily always talk about my problems with them, but we do share stuff. And in all honesty, they're one of my coworkers. I'll just call her Sam too, because she's one of the supervisors. Sam too. She is always great with giving advice. She like tells it how it is. Yeah. And doesn't sugarcoat anything, and it kind of just like get it done. Like just do it, or just like stop worrying about that. Start worrying about yourself.
Exactly.
She told me like, Doug, not today, but this year, let it be about you, because you do stuff for a lot of different people. Do stuff for Doug.
I love that.
And I'm just like,
I love that.
But I like doing stuff for people. That's like where I'm at.
But sometimes and this is going back to the same thing. This is so funny, because we always feel like we have to do everything for certain people, but never something for yourself. To me, the problem is that people always put somebody else before them, or they care too much about a group of people and don't care about themselves. Like, oh, I do everything for Doug. Well, I do everything for my brother.
Well, let's put it this way. I kind of do that so I can ignore what's going on with internally and what's going on with me.
It's a coping mechanism.
It's a coping mechanism. Let me help them out, have their life a little bit easier, That way I can like, all right, cool, and then worry about my stuff later. That way I can worry about later on. I don't have to. Let me not worry about it today.
Exactly.
That's basically my thing.
So now we have the whole problem laid out now.
Yeah.
So what do you do to fix that kind of stuff? Like, what do you try to do? I'm not saying that we're perfect and we do that. We don't do that. We do. But what do we do to try to not do that more often? Like, example. I'll give you an example.
Cry.
Yes, that's number one. You should cry. You should always cry.
Sometimes
real men cry.
Real men cry.
Real women cry.
Yo, this is for the few people out there, the few Christians out there that watch us. Is an advice for you guys: don't put worship music while you're driving, because you'll get into. Here's the thing, because I get into that spiritual moment where it's just me and God talking, and then I start crying. Then tears start coming. Yeah. And then it's dangerous to be behind the freeway.
Oh, yeah, you gotta pull over. You gotta pull over now.
I'm like, oh, man. I'm like, it's real dangerous. Yeah. So I'm just saying, be careful while you do that, because it's not always so it's not always advised. Put some like happy worship ones, not something like, ooh, not praise.
You praise.
Always praise, but like get something that pump you up, not to like break you down.
Sometimes it's good to get broken down, though, and it's good to be in a safe
intimate area.
In a safe area. Do that in your house, maybe. Not when you drive.
Yeah, not when you drive, please.
Might be dangerous, but I don't know. Like, for example, I wasn't really feeling up to it. I came to work yesterday, and I was kind of like, I wasn't sad or anything. I'm just like, I was like, oh, I gotta go to work. So I'm walking in, and one of my friends, he looks up and he sees me. And he's like, Josh, I was kind of sad, but like I saw you come in today, and it kind of made me happy, and that like made my day. And I was like, wow, like I just brought joy to somebody just by like walking into a building, Like, you gotta find, I feel like in times of crisis, in times of desperation, you have to find joy.
Yes.
The Bible says, on a very serious topic, you have to be content, which means you have to be happy with where you are in life, no matter what the situation is. And I feel that's the first part of coping. Yeah. You can sit there and shut yourself off like we do, but if you can find some happiness in your sadness, like when he looked up, he saw me, and that made him happy. If you can find something, not a person, but something, and in some cases it could be a person, but in many cases you need to find joy in the situation, and that will be your first way of stepping it through. For example, I use the story of our friend in the military, and I told her, some things happened on base where it was like gun shooting, and it was very surreal for her. She was like, oh wow, this is like, I'm really here now, I'm really at war. How do I get through this? And I told her, you could sit there and you can wallow in this, and you can let these events traumatize you, which they will. So like there's other events, it might not be in a military, it might be something that abusive relationship, or it might be like friends or whatever, or you might have messed up an opportunity at your job or at your school. The thing is, you can sit there and you can wallow in those, or you can take action and say, I have to get back to normal. I have to get things going, because I cannot let this bad memory or this bad situation overtake my thought process.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
No,
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. No, keep going.
Tangent,
It's totally fine. But yeah, you're totally right on the whole. You have to not dwell upon it for that long.
Yeah, for that long.
For that long. Yeah. It's fine. But like I said, for me, when I'm at work and I don't feel it, like even some coworkers see it's like, oh, you're not feeling it today. I'm like, nope. I don't want to deal with nothing.
That was me on New Year's.
I did not want to deal with that. Yeah, I did not want to deal with anything. I really didn't. And because I don't want to be, and like I don't want to think about anything else. Just leave me alone. But again, I work for the public. I have to be that friendly face, because they come to me with questions. I have to give them answers. They come for me for help.
Exactly.
I have to help them.
Exactly.
So and like I said, that's where I basically push away all that stuff. You know what? And it kind of makes me realize that what's going on, what I'm going through, is not that important. It's really not that important.
In this big world, your little situation, my little is very minuscule compared to what else is going on.
Yeah, it's not that important. Not to say that what the people that watch us or listen to us, whatever you're going through, is not that important.
Your problem is important, yes.
Your problem is important, yes, but we have to very much be in tune with ourselves, and that's where the whole being alone thing happens, where to realize, like, is this really going to be the thing that
drags me down?
Yeah, drags me down, and that makes me grow, because we say it's like, once I feel like I'm taking one step forward, I'm taking 2 steps back. But you're still walking forward. Yeah. You're continuously walking forward, though.
You're still moving.
Yeah, you're still moving. So if there's any like serious things that have ever happened to you, I suggest find someone that you know for a fact
you can trust,
or even if you don't have anyone that you like, hey, there's no one. There's hotlines. There's people that you can talk to that
find that release.
They're trained for this, and we'll have it in the description down below where you can. There's helplines. There's whatever you're looking for. Hey, they're there for you because they understand the same thing and they want to help other people get through it. And yeah, it could be very much damaging if you just sit in it.
Exactly.
It's very much damaging. It damaged me for a long time.
Exactly.
So.
And that's what we're trying to do, trying to fix that little thing. I see it. You'll be surprised what I see, you know? And like, this is none of my business, but at the same time, I see these cases a lot, and it bothers me because people seem to give up. They say, oh, I want to quit a marriage, quit a relationship, I want to quit a life. It goes in that order sometimes. Mm-hmm. And it's like, no. Like, you think, oh, you can quit school is like the first step, but then you quit a job, you quit your relationship because of X, Y, and then you shut down yourself, and now you have no outlets, now you have nobody to communicate with, and then you're left alone, and then there's no help for you.
For me, this is how I do it, and you can do it this way too if you guys like, but this is how I do it. I'm alone first. I talk about it with those main four, and then I talk to God about it. That's how I usually deal with things. Yeah. Where I try to self-analyze what's going on, what I can do, and then try to talk to some people and like, hey, give me some advice. I need this. Or I just need someone just to listen to me rant for a bit. Exactly. And then I give it to God. Yeah. That's where I deal with my situations and my shortcomings or my whatever I'm going through. And I feel like that's the best way.
And I think that's the primary reason why people should like read their Bible and they should have have some type of religion, whatever the religion that is. The point is that it's your outlet. It kind of allows you to be expressive to something that's bigger than yourself. That's going to help you get through it. Mm-hmm. You know, I think that's the whole point of, and that's why, you know, I am who I am because of that. Like you just said. And that's why I use, you know, God in that aspect. I don't use it for prosperity of riches and wealth. That's awesome. He can help you get through that. But at the same time, we use him to get through things that are emotionally attached to us, you know, like things we just mentioned to help us overcome those hard times. Mm. And that's the whole point of why you should have some type of religion or religious, you know, and why me and Doug are the way we are, because we go to church and we fellowship and we understand what we're going through deep inside, and that helps us get through it. Yeah. That's awesome, dude. That was, well.
We got too deep too quick.
No, I wanted it to. I called Doug yesterday, and I was like, "Buddy, I want it to get that deep that quick. Like, I had to get that out off of my chest." Yeah.
You going through something? Are you okay?
No. Okay. I tell you, all these things come to me, and I use this as like a way to like say something about it. Yeah. Because like some of these topics are deep. And like, I'm fine. Trust me, I'm good. I would not do this podcast if I wasn't. But I want people to understand that they're not alone. Mm-hmm. That's why this podcast is called Occasion and Purpose. Yeah. I could do a video game podcast, but I chose not to because it's not that episode. Yeah. Because I have a separate show for that coming out very soon, by the way.
Shameless plug. Wow.
So, but this is a podcast for like people, and a way we talk about everything. It could be to nerdy crap, deep stuff, because our relationship, our friendship is like that. Yeah. Why not express that in a podcast?
Yeah, we're very nerds and very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially on nerdy content. How'd you feel about Star Wars?
Didn't watch the last one.
We can't talk right now. I enjoyed it. I will say, okay, can I do a non-spoiler, like what I think?
You do it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. We're going to nerd out for a good little second. Star Wars is really good. People kind of talked a lot of crap about it. Mm-hmm. But if you go in, because look, J.J. Abrams could not have fixed the movie. I don't like J.J. Abrams because I didn't like the Rise of the Rise of Force Awakens.
You didn't like that one?
It was kind of remade. It felt like it was a repeated material. That's all. It was very safe. But, so, The Last Jedi was very risque. And he could have probably made the movie a little bit safer if he would have, like, you know, maybe ended Carrie Fisher's character, kept Skywalker.
That wasn't him.
Kept Luke. No, Rian Johnson. Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah.
No, you said J.J. Abrams.
I'm sorry, I'm going to say Rian Johnson. But if he would have kind of did some things and edited to make J.J. Abrams' life a little more easier, I feel like, you know, maybe the Rise of Skywalker would have been, you know, amazing to other people. But if you turn your brain off, have fun, enjoy Star Wars, it's a good Star Wars film. So don't go in, nitpicking the movie. That's not fair.
Well, this is what my friend said. He said that he enjoyed the movie, and he thinks it fixed what Last Jedi did. That's what the way he put it.
It fixed Last Jedi?
Yeah, like it fixed a few things.
So what he thinks, people are the opposite. So he says it ignored The Last Jedi. It's not how you looked at it.
That's why people did not like
But listen, Jedi. I don't care about that.
It was fine.
I don't care about that. I don't care about what The Last Jedi did. That's a different director. I like how J.J. Abrams went about this movie, and he really did some cool stuff with it. I liked it. Yeah. I don't care about the shots. The shots were cool. Bro, it's Star Wars. I care about seeing my Star Destroyers and my Stormtroopers. If I get all that, I'm fine. And I got a lot of that. Trust you get a lot of Star Destroyers. So I'm safe. Trust me. So go watch the movie.
Yeah.
And enjoy it. Just have fun.
To end this, Luke shot first.
Huh?
Luke shot first.
What does that mean?
Wow. Did you watch the first movie?
I mean, Luke shot first. Yeah, I have. I had to rewatch it. What part is that?
Explain wait, hold on. Luke shot. I had a break. I have not slept. Oh. So I had a brain fart. Han shot first. My bad.
Yeah.
I messed up.
I don't know what that meant.
Wait, Han Solo? Really?
Yeah.
When they were in the bar?
Oh, he shot Luke first. Oh, he did? He didn't shoot.
No.
The Stormtrooper?
No, this is when Han was like bounty hunter. Yeah. Talking to him.
Episode 4.
He shot the guy first.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Shot the guy first. I had a brain fart for a quick second. I have not slept.
Yeah, Luke doesn't have a gun.
Yeah, Luke does not have a gun. No, he doesn't.
Don't test the Star Wars nerds.
My God. They're going to rip me to shreds.
They're there.
The few people that watch us are going to rip me to shreds.
There's a few.
Yeah. I'm so tired. It's okay. But, yeah. It's funny how we go through something real deep and we talk to this nerdy stuff.
Yeah. That's yeah. So, anyway, I believe Doug, you had some questions you wanted to.
I did. I wanted to ask you a few questions. Just something lighthearted right now. Just kind of just like just a little bit more of a get to know you type of thing. Get to know me. This might be a little bit morbid, but what will be your last meal? Your last meal.
I'm a very simple guy, and a lot of people don't.
Usually just like, what's your favorite meal?
It is, yeah. I'm going to tell you. So my parents would always take me to Golden Corral, which is a restaurant.
I had a feeling it was going to be crabs.
No, it's not. Corral? Crabs? No, it's Golden Corral is the name of the restaurant. It's not a crab place.
Wait, is that a crab place?
No, it's like an all-you-can-eat place. It's called the Golden Corral. So, and they serve bread. Like rolls, like real, like, the bread you bake in the oven, the nice bread. So bread
is that,
like rolls.
That roll of bread is your last meal
with some sweet butter from Saltgrass, from Alabama friends. Some sweet butter and some bread. That would be my last. I will be so happy with that. Warm, hot, just melting in your mouth, and the sweet butter on top.
You're only gonna have one though.
That's it. Just a loaf of bread. Then
no, that's all you're gonna. I mean,
that's it. Yeah, I'm fine.
I've seen you eat. You have a small stomach. You're gonna have like one, maybe
bread fills you
one
up.
1.5.
Bread fills you up. That's okay. I'm happy. I love bread. I love bread.
Well,
I love bread.
Mine's just a fat juicy steak.
Yeah, I was gonna say people are gonna say steak probably.
Just fat. If I'm going like something easy, fat juicy steak, baked potato, and some mac and cheese.
We just ate. Sound good.
Or if I have to like hit to like my Salvadoran people, it has to be like some like
hit your Salvadoran people.
Hit that five. I mean 5. It's usually I hit 4, but like 5 pupusas, but not just any kind, not just cheese or beans.
I can really eat one pupusa.
I'm saying revueltas, bro.
Okay.
Revueltas.
Okay.
Those in that habanero sauce from this one place that I go to. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Fresh kiss.
Okay.
French kiss.
Okay.
That's a good one. But bread, really?
Yeah. Don't make fun of me. Hey,
I'm making fun of you. I'm just like that's your thing.
I love bread. You just don't know. People don't know, but I do love it.
All right. Another thing. What's one thing that people when they first look at you, what did they assume first?
I'm smart.
That's what they said. Are you?
I would never forget. Well, I am smart, but I'm not gonna brag about it. But I am smart. So, all my life, you can see those pictures, Doug, of me. You guys don't see them, but you see that picture of me up there in the corner?
Yeah.
Do I have glasses on?
No.
Nope. So most of my life, all my life, up until I was 19 years old, I got glasses. I was 19, 20. And people just assumed after that I was smart because I had glasses on.
After that.
I spent 19 years with no glasses. I got glasses, and now look at that. You think that guy is super smart, right?
That guy right there?
Yep, with the glasses on. Yep.
It's more of the sweater that you're wearing that makes you smart.
Doug,
that's a nice sweater.
My appearance, even at work, people were like, "Oh, you have to be smart."
Oh.
And I am smart because, like, in high school, like I didn't really try it hard, but like I am pretty smart now. Yeah, I do. I consider myself a pretty smart guy.
Cool, bro.
So not to brag, but yeah.
That's funny how you have that. It's like, oh, that's a nice thing too. Like, oh, it's like he looks like he's smart. That's
this is what I think people see of me. I don't know if they do.
No, I'm saying, like, have you ever had that conversation? Like, oh, the first time ever I saw you, I thought you were.
Listen to this. One of my coworkers came up to me yesterday. She doesn't work there anymore, but she came up to me and she was like, I'm just happy for you. I'm proud of you, blah, blah, blah. You're going to be in NASA. You're going to go to space. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm probably going to go to space. So if I go to space, you gotta be decently smart.
I'm going to space, guys. All right, get it to my level. Wait, you can't.
Yes, you can. Anybody can do that. I had an last episode, talk about that. You can do anything you want with your mind to. Don't listen to that because I told y'all what I think of that. Because I did it, so you can do it. Wow, what's yours? What's yours?
The bad guy. All right, cool.
Time is moving.
That's
yours.
That's fine. Mine is actually people think that I am mean. I'm a mean guy.
Yeah, you're the opposite of mean. You're the opposite.
Well, I guess it's just I grew up in Linwood, so you kind of have to look tough. No. So I brought that face, and that
you didn't look mad. I met you. You were that talkative guy.
That's because I have a friend with.
This dude sits by me in class with his friend, two big guys, really, and then they come in making noise. They sit down, laughing, and then he turns to me like, "You got a pencil?" I hate those guys that come in. Don't even plan on. You're in class. You're in college. How you ain't got no pencil?
First of all,
I get a pencil.
First of all, I asked for a pen, not a pencil. I had a pencil. I needed a pen. Second of all, the loudest one was my friend next to me.
We're not talking about that. We're not gonna go there. Y'all, I didn't look at y'all. I just saw two big guys talking about something that I didn't care about, and then you're gonna come asking me for a pen.
It was pen. That's all I needed. I had a bunch of pencils. I didn't have a pen.
It's okay.
I had that $1 pencil that you get from the student store.
I just thought it was fun. I just thought it was a funny little thing.
It's the only one.
What's yours?
What?
What's yours?
People think I was mean.
Okay.
That was mine. Because I had a conversation a while ago. It's like, yeah, the first time I saw you, the girl says, like, the first time I saw you, I thought you were really mean. I'm like, what? It's like, yeah, I just thought you were just really mean. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but how about now?
What's your next question?
Next question. All right. This kind of goes with the whole dinner thing, but not really. If you could have dinner with any three people, dead or alive, who would it be?
You go first.
Me? Martin Luther King, for sure. Ooh. I want to talk
to his brain.
I just want to, like, few topics. Him, Joe Rogan, honestly. Joe Rogan. Because he's an odd man. But like the way his mind works and stuff like that, and the way he analyzes things is really good. We can talk about salt baths and all that stuff. And for the last one, that's a hard one for the last one. I can't really think of one.
You can always go back later on and say what you want, but on the spot, this is an on the spot question.
On the spot thing,
just say anybody.
Honestly, Stephen King.
Oh, okay.
Actually, scratch that. Quentin Tarantino.
Quentin
Tarantino. Yes.
Director Quentin Tarantino.
Has to be.
Okay.
That's my top three.
Top three? Okay.
And they're very different from all each other.
They are.
Very much different.
They are. They are.
They have nothing in common.
Okay. So mine, okay, it's going to be a tough one. Number one would probably be Obama.
I thought it would be Michelle Obama.
No, Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yeah. And Michelle. If I could do both. How about this? You can, because it's Barack Obama's number one, Michelle Obama number two.
All right, who's your last?
Number three?
Number three.
Probably, Lord. You said Martin Luther King was really good. I'm going to go with MLK. I'll steal yours.
It'll steal mine?
Yeah. I would love, because the reason why I chose these three people, they're all African American too. But real reasons is that they really did do something that was different. Mm-hmm. I feel like all my life, my goal was to, at least recently I found out, I feel like my goal is to change the world some kind of way. Mm-hmm. You have to dream big, which I feel like Obama was, and Michelle Obama, Michelle Obama, so Barack Obama dreamed big. He wanted to be president. Yeah. As a black man in the United States of America, a lot of people would say that's impossible, but it's not because he put his mind to it. No, he accomplished something that was impossible.
Oh, wait.
Martin Luther King, what did he do? He was in the prejudice South and changed the views of millions of people in the South. Mm-hmm. That's kind of tough to do as a black man in the 60s and in violence.
And here's the thing. The reason why I even picked him is because pastor. I mean, I just want to talk to him and kind of just like, what was your views?
Oh my gosh.
That's my reason
why.
If
you go to Atlanta, Georgia, you can go to his church and they play 24/7 on repeat random services by him. And you hear him from his church. It's like you just want to. It's called Atlanta. It's the biggest city in like that like region. Atlanta, Georgia is pretty big.
Can we go?
And like that's where I go. I flew into Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
My sister lives in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
So you can meet my sister if you ever want to go. But yeah, that church is like that's like where I went there and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
So. But yeah, you want to pick his brain.
I really do. Like, kind of just, and also like, hey, this is where we came from. Yeah, we had a black president.
Yeah.
It's kind of just awesome. Like, hey, look.
It's not about what he did. It's about like, oh wow, he overcame something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to point at, and that's where I kind of want to go into last little topic, like short, quick topic. It's just about success. Mm-hmm. You know, what does it mean to be successful? I'm gonna kind of just elaborate on this, Doug. So if you don't mind taking the back seat, I'm gonna elaborate.
I'll be over here looking mean.
Now, this does not mean I know everything. But this means I know a little something, so I'm going to speak on it. And when I first started off, you know, I did not feel like I deserved a lot of the success I got in high school. You know, I felt like it was just kind of something I kind of just winged it at, and I was just kind of just given, basically, of my name or what I did. So I wanted to kind of push myself extremely because I felt like I never pushed myself hard enough. And I didn't push myself in elementary school. In middle school, I kind of did. High school, I stopped. And I never played sports. I never get success from that. So I pushed myself academically. So when I moved to California, you know, I got into podcasting, which is stuff like this. But then I felt like this didn't give me enough satisfaction. I wasn't satisfied by it. So I went more the education route. You know, I took my astronomy class and I changed my major from film to computer science, and I pushed myself more in areas that I struggled at, which was like math. I pushed myself harder, learned and relearned and studied, you know, and really focused on things that I thought were impossible for me to overcome. And I want to be able to use that tool to make this world a better place, to say, hey, if I can do something, you can do something. And success is not defined by the money you make, but it's defined by the thing that makes you happy. And if it can make you happy, then you can make that happiness and put that in someone else, you know. And that's why I feel like the point of changing this world is, you know, it's not about what you can do at your job, what you can do with your friends. It's what can you do to make yourself happy, because when yourself is happy, other people are. And that's what I'm doing. You know, that's why I push myself, and push myself to do more internships, and I'm about to transfer soon, and I'm really trying to go, you know, very hard in places that I'm weak at to perfect myself academically, you know. And that's what it means to be success in my heart. And that's why I want people to understand, that you have to constantly do it. Like, for example, I have a cousin, he just moved to Houston, Texas. And, you know, that's something that's hard. I moved to California, and that was hard for me to do. So to move to Houston, Texas from Alabama, that's tough. And I applaud him for that, because he wants to do something different with his life. That's awesome, you know. Sometimes you don't have to be radical, like moving to a different place, but do something radical. If you're going to be a nurse, push yourself to get the highest degree possible to be a nurse. Or if you're going to be in neuroscience, do that. You know, if you want to go to the freaking moon, go to the moon. If you want to be president of the United States, fight that. Go do that. You know, if you're a woman, go do something. Go do that. Don't be intimidated by anybody. And I'm not intimidated by no person. In fact, most people just motivate me to keep doing what I want to do. Mm-hmm. So when people tell me all the time, like, you know, I'm happy for success, Josh, you know, I don't take that for granted. That literally like makes my heart like drop. I love that, because it shows that I have came a long way. And I kind of want you to do the same thing. That's why I feel that anybody can be successful, no matter how smart they think they are, or no matter where you come from. If it's a bad background, or you feel like you grew up poor, you can do anything you want to, because I did it. And you just have to have that mindset of being successful. Yeah. So,
and let me piggyback off of what you're saying there, because
please,
because you're saying that it's like, this is, because you push yourself to be successful. You push yourself for academic to make yourself stronger in the parts that you're weak.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what. And let me tie this to what we were talking about in the beginning about friendship.
Yes.
I feel like that's how other people see it. So they're afraid of that, and they rather just cut that out. So entirely, they're doing you a favor instead of wasting your energy and time on these people and trying to help them out. Trying to like, hey, do this. They're cutting themselves off because they're seeing you are doing better than they can. So they're afraid of that. It's like, oh, this guy is doing better than me.
Exactly.
I'm intimidated by him, actually.
Yeah. So and that's a problem. And then,
I feel like you, but you by doing that, sooner or later they'll see it's like he did it, so can I.
Exactly. No matter if you're still friends with these people or not, or whatever was going on with your life, people will see that. And I've motivated friends that were not even my friends. They were like friends of people I knew, but I motivated them. And like I went out to eat, and this guy comes up to me. He's like, Josh, that he went to high school with me, but he wasn't in my grade. He's like, I see what you're doing, and you're doing some awesome things. And he shakes my hand. I'm like, hey, I remember you. You're awesome, Tristan. Yeah, of course. Well, when my cousin looked at that, he was like wow, like what the heck? Like that's what you're doing. You have to produce that happiness. That you have to produce that story because people want to see other people do good.
Yeah. My pastor says this.
What does he say?
That if you want to fix things around you, first draw a circle and like you draw a circle, get in the circle, fix everything that's in that circle first before you fix what's outside.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, well, guys, that's the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this small conversation. Yes. I thought it was very, very good. Yeah. We nerded out for a little bit.
A little bit of nerd. I messed up. I'm sorry, Star Wars fans. Han Solo shot first.
No,
it was not.
I had a friend that watched episode 1, 2, and 3 first. I'm fed up with him. I'm very upset. I told him what to do. Watch 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3. He still didn't do it, and I'm very upset about that. And I told him, no.
Whatever. We're not having this conversation again.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a good day. Yes. Stay happy. Produce that positive energy that we talked about.
Yes.
Watch our podcast. Comment below, and you always have friends with us. And Doug, what are you going to say?
If you're gonna do good just because.
If you want to do good just because. You heard it here first. Bye.